Finest Barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Durategre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family Landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Nyscoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Laxnide, the premier box lacrosse tournament in all of North America. Check it out, September 18th through the 21st. We'll see you there. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's Finest Barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy.
Hello, Yeti Nation. How is everybody?
Gregory, OJ, Yeti Nation, we're back.
OJ's like, we're going. I'm out of here. I gotta go.
No, I gotta fix my lighting. I'm too bright on your end.
It does seem bright. You look like you're all lit up there, buddy.
I have one set of lights on, and
As am I. I just realized my camera is very bright, and you can't see my Yeti shirt. Great. I think that just cleared it up. There we go. Now we are ready to roll. It's been a month, Yeti Nation. How, Paul Noecker? What have you been up to?
A little relaxation. I ain't gonna lie. As far as decompression from the season and Laxney, and working on a whole bunch of other things as far as the Utica Lady Yeti and the Junior Yeti. It's we got lots of things going. You know, after Laxney, I thought we were done for a little while, and sure enough, people want to continue to play, and we got invited
People
to
want more.
play. They want more. You know, we got invited to play in Oneida in their fall invitational, and we're going to go play with them and three other teams. Obviously, Oneida, and then there's the CTC Elite, and then I sent you the name. I don't want to mess up the name. Do you know how to say it at all, or no? Greg?
Muted. Gatawage.
Ganawagwe.
Sure.
Yeah. I apologize.
Gatawage. They're the Club 24 team, so whenever you see Club 24, that's usually those guys.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's them.
Nice.
I was trying
nice.
to.
So it'll be a nice little warm up for because didn't they get a invite to the Laxney Invitational in January? I think they
probably did. You might find this hard to believe. I take that month off very seriously. I did
You-
not.
I only heard from him once after 3 days.
Yeah. It takes me a while. I've been very busy trying to get everything going. It's been a show, I'll say, but we got it going. I crashed the computer last night and had to rebuild everything for this today. We got our first ever basketball tournament coming up, so we have got stuff happening. But this is what I was trying to pull up. I don't know why that's so gray. I'll have to try to fix that. But this is what you're talking about. The Oneida Lacrosse Club Invitational.
Yes, as far as if people can take a look at the on the internet and maybe can scan that barcode, because that barcode is a discounted rate for spectators to get in and watch, and it's going to be well worth the the money spent to go watch. They have a beautiful facility, and
If
they're
you've
going to
never
be
been
doing
to the
all.
Mary Windsor, that
Yeah,
place is pretty amazing. It's definitely
it's
worth checking
gorgeous.
out. Ron was supposed
It's
to give me a call. I don't know what ended up happening there. He's busy trying to get it all going. More importantly, though, we were just talking a little bit ahead of time. You've got a chance to go with the Lady Yeti somewhere. This is cool.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. As far as we got invited up to the ALL Sky Women's are having a women's box tournament December 12th, 13th, and 14th up in the ILA, and I uh, I I talked to the girls early on, and they were like, "We want to do these things," so I put our name in the hat. Basically, I guess there's still 4 teams that are wanting to get in, so we got the invite and we took the opportunity. We hooked up with a bunch of girls. I want to say there's probably about 5, 6, 7 of them from the begins with a V, and I apologize to the girls.
There's a bunch of women from that team that are from the Haudenosaunee women's national team. I know that.
Yes. But from Britt has a bunch of friends at Brittany Pilo.
Oh yeah,
She plays for the begins with a V.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. The Valkyrie.
Yeah.
We got some of the girls from the Valkyrie team. They're going to be playing with the Lady Yeti, and we're going up there and we're going to give it a swing and see how we do with a stacked women's tournament. So very excited about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for it. I didn't see where that was posted. The Sky Women are doing it. They don't have a ton of stuff on their thing.
No.
Are they Facebook?
It is on Facebook.
Yeah,
that's
that's usually how the problem goes. Is that's going. We haven't even gotten into the NLL news yet. Last time we talked, we didn't even know we were going to have an NLL season because we weren't quite sure yet what was going to happen with the CBA. So I mean, the CBA still wasn't even signed the last time we talked.
Yeah.
And now it is. So congratulations to them. I actually did get a little AI clip of. I did the summary to try to figure out what was happening with it, and I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are on this, because you were much more in the loop than I am. But according to Gemini, the NLL and the NLLPA have reached a 5-year collective bargaining agreement through 29-30 season, which significantly increases the salary cap and the floor, which means the base salaries have to come up. Key provisions are the veteran maximum salaries gone up, the rookie pay scale based on a draft position. I am struggling today. But so it mainly more money, which is what the players wanted. Yeah. It's hard. They spend a lot of time traveling. Most of these guys have full-time jobs, if anybody doesn't know. So congratulations to them, and congratulations to all of the players in the NLLPA who got that done, and the owners and everybody who got it done. So we have something to talk about. And unfortunately, the first game on TSN is going to be the Firewolves, so I might not be watching the first game unless it looks like Toronto's kicking. If Toronto's kicking their butt, then you know what I'm in. But if Toronto's not kicking their butt, that game might get shut off early.
It's great to see that, they're not making NFL football money, but they're making a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's great to see the time and effort they
hopefully
put in
enough
over
to justify
the
it.
years.
Yeah, because there's decades.
It's still box lacrosse. It goes by, it's a population thing in regards to how many people know box lacrosse. So there's not a big pool of people that you can, it's growing. It's at the infancy of its, and it's 30 years old. It's, the question is, Canada loves it. Obviously, that all the teams are going to Canada.
We have an NL on box game in Edmonton.
In Edmonton, yeah, and you want to
so that's like a 3-hour drive away from me.
The Swarm are playing in that one. Who's to say that the Swarm aren't going to Greg? You're on mute.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were saying though. Is that that they were going there when you said it? So I just figured that out this morning that they weren't, because I was getting ready to jump back in. I started doing all the stuff, and I was going to mess with Kai first thing, and then I seen it was just the unboxing game.
It's just a boxing game,
an unboxing game.
They've held the team there. Is the Swarm going to be enough to build that fan base to get them into the darn arena? Or
So you guys got to remember also
The Rush
they,
were Edmonton.
the rush
the
for
rush
Edmonton
for
first of
yeah,
all,
yeah,
because the Oilers didn't want to give them concession rates with the new arena,
right.
So it
and
wasn't
then
necessarily that they didn't have fans. It was something like with the Firewolves
yeah,
where the better deal came along and got to go.
Gotta
yeah,
go.
but yeah, and Edmonton has quite the lacrosse community up there. They have
Sure.
junior A teams, they have senior B teams. Like
Gretzky's
they,
from there. You know, I mean, enough said.
Mm.
Gretzky played. He was,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that guy, but I think,
but yeah,
yeah, bigger news I think for them really is we got Zach Miller back. So anybody who got to watch a lot of Blue Squatch over the summer knows Zach Miller had looked phenomenal. Came back from knee surgery. He is back and better than ever. So super excited. There's a lot of Calgary Roughnecks news on this one, and we were talking about this at the beginning, OJ. So this, you guys
Yeah.
got a lot younger.
Yes, we did.
First and foremost, what's going on with Jesse King not being there? He has been the backbone of that team.
Yeah, no, from what I understand, it's just the BC guys want to play in BC for Mouse.
Well,
that grew up
yeah.
playing for him in Coquitlam when they were younger, right?
And then, like, those guys were all part of Calgary while he was there coaching.
Yeah.
Now he's over there. He's building his team. Thankfully for you, you're a Vancouver fan as well, because otherwise I think it would be a rough season.
I'm going to the Vancouver opener, and I'm hoping to buy my first Warriors jersey.
Aha.
Wow.
Well, congratulations there, sir.
And then Dixon's name and number might be going on it eventually.
I could see that.
Yeah.
OJ, I'm looking at the Roughnecks goalies right now. You got 4 goalies.
Yes. So the starter, from what I saw at training camp, the starter is going to be Aiden Walsh because we got him for Delbs as part of the future considerations.
Plus, he played phenomenal last year. It's kind of his spot to lose.
He carried Vancouver until Delbs got there.
And then Delbs really stepped up and showed, what did he go, 6-0, 7-0, something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
It's insane.
But yeah, no, so Aiden Walsh should be number 1, in my opinion. And then backing him up is a hard choice. I know everyone's harsh on McLeod, but he was looking really decent, good again at training camp.
Yeah, and that's
are they older guys, younger guys?
McLeod played last year.
Yeah, McLeod played until he got Rose.
Right, and he was was it his rookie season last year?
I'm not sure about that, but I know he's on the younger side.
But yeah, he's definitely a younger guy. But what I did have up though, and this is huge news for Toronto, and not going so well for me watching the Firewolves get spanked in the first game. Tom Schreiber. Do we see Tom Schreiber play again? He was sidelined with the knee injuries. He makes more money in field. He's a field guy. He's an American guy. He is a great box player, and I loved getting to watch him play. But I don't know if he comes back. If you're Tom Schreiber, do you come back and play box lacrosse?
Ooh.
Does Tom Schreiber, the lacrosse player, says, "Yes, I want to play lacrosse." Yeah. Schreiber, the physical, the inner body, the inner soul, I guess, is probably saying, "Brother, the last you got beat up. You didn't play in the World Games because you got busted up in the PLL last fall or last summer. Then you missed that. Then you went through the season. The problem is right now they only got 3 righties signed. They only got 3 righties on their roster right now.
I'm pretty impressed with the way Toronto actually kind of put some pieces together. We're going to talk about them in a little while. But here's the opening night, the Firewolves. We're going to talk about them too. I think they gave up too much for Taggart. I understand why, but I think it was too much. We'll get into that in a little bit. Honestly, though, all the players and everybody up there, I do hope they were all awesome. They were all aces. I couldn't cheer against those guys, so I do hope everything works out for them. I hope they adjust nicely and they appreciate them up there. But that's about enough of those guys. More importantly, what I'm more excited about, and we've got some highlights coming up here. We're starting to see a lot of guys from Blue Squatch getting signed and getting to play. So
that's actually, I want to touch on something very similar. So. Greg Necker, you both know one of my favorite local teams is the Junior A Mounties.
Yeah.
There were 6 from that organization at the Roughnecks training camp.
How many were there last year? Because you had 3 4?
Three. Two,
Three?
three.
Or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
So, and one of them stayed.
They just signed like 2 or 3 more in the draft this year.
That's awesome. But a couple of them, the one guy stayed on the practice roster all year. Did both of them stay?
No, the one guy did.
And one guy did. So how many
He
guys?
got called up for a couple games.
How many guys do you think from that Junior A Mounties team are on the final roster? Like get to play at least 2 games. How many of those guys?
I think there's at least 3 or 4 of them.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
OJ's feling confident. He's been watching a lot of the Mounties over the summer. I mean, you know what it's like.
I also did a couple interviews after the draft was done with some of Calgary's picks too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, got to talk to some of these guys again.
I like that. So back onto this here. The Bandits signed Keegs, Shagnosh. I got to watch him play on Onondaga Junior B, so that was awesome. Jameson Bucktooth, same thing. And Colorado has also picked up Zach Terry, who is a Tonawanda Brave, and I also got to watch him. He played Space Lax and Lax Nye. We got some clips of him coming up. Belter and Co. though for the defense, so that's cool. They've got Belter back. They got I love seeing him there. Q. I didn't think he was going to be back in Georgia.
Huh?
But there he is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not Colorado. He got traded to. Didn't I thought he got traded?
No, he just got traded there, I thought, last week.
Yeah, I was going to say, so this must have been old. All right, so that was too old. That's why that one didn't matter. So we'll get rid of that one. See, I'm out of it for a month. I told you guys I was catching up. I mean, look at this one. This is September 9th, and I was still so mad at the Firewolves. It's good I wasn't paying attention because I would have went on a shit-talking storm about this one.
I mean, if the guys didn't go to Vancouver while they were all free agents,
yeah.
I would be a little bit pissed right now.
Yeah. So
Q's up in Colorado right now.
He did get to Colorado. Okay.
Yeah, he's in Colorado.
So I thought so. So him and Terry will be teammates once Zach makes the team. That's going to happen, I'm pretty sure. But the Black Bears. So what do you think of this trade, Paul? They traded Tanner Thompson, Nicholas Volkov, and Sam Firth. Volkov was somebody they were huge on as a young guy coming in. He played last year instead of Sturos. I think it's part of why they didn't make the playoffs, not having Sturos there and Grennan. They needed those emotional, fire you up kind of guys, and unfortunately they weren't there. So I think that was the big difference. I think you get rid of these guys. Sam Firth is another one of those energy guys. You get rid of Sam Firth, you're losing that even more.
Firth, wasn't he in Rochester a couple years ago?
Maybe before the Firewolves. He's been with Albany since they've been around.
No, that's who it was. He was down in Albany.
Yeah.
I know. Again, now the guys have been bouncing around. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, he's 94. He, big
Am I
fan
the
of
only one
Firth.
that doesn't have a cheat sheet pulled up?
All right. Well, I got it on my phone right here. I got the rosters, and I'm sitting here trying to go through, and it's like, wait a second. It's going to be an awesome, the camaraderie. We talked about it through the NABLL this year. I like what I'm seeing. It's evened out a lot of teams to where, you guys are saying Buffalo isn't going to touch the number 4, but I don't know, until
beating you guys.
They might.
That.
We'll talk about that in a little bit with the we're going to get on to Buffalo. We got to save some time for Buffalo completely. So CJ Kirst and Grennan now playing in Toronto. Kirst has got the 3-year agreement. Kirst, first year, what do you think you can expect to see out of him? We watched him play in Worlds. We watched him play in Lax Nye. He is a phenomenal player. The whole Kirst family is pretty awesome. Is he an impact player in his first year?
You want it first, OJ? Or as far as I think he's going to be very similar to an O'Neill. He's going to come in and make a huge splash.
Then they'll adjust, and then we see how he does. Okay.
No question. Plus, it's 1-2. They had first 3 picks, didn't they? Didn't they get English and Holtz as well? So I mean, you put those guys together in the youth concept. You just hope that the defense can hold up for possible early learning curves and mistakes. That Rose is back. That's huge. They got their goalie back just like they needed. Now they have an
we all
offensive.
expected that one though.
Yeah, no question. But I mean,
Yeah.
as far as the left side is loaded, and it's whether the right side can stay healthy on the Toronto team. You only, again, right now, and it's early on. I'm sure you're going to pick up people left and right, but the right side only having 3 signed players is going to definitely ask for help.
Yeah, they're gonna need it. I'm laughing at Grandmaster Franklin with his "Go Bills" comment in there. I laugh. There's a kid in one of my
Go
college
Bills.
classes. He's a big Bills fan, and I say, "You guys, I don't know how you do it because you all sit there and you get yourself all psyched up every year, and every year is gonna be our year, and then the next thing you know, it's like, oh wait, just heartbreak again. You guys just set yourselves up for heartbreak. I wish you wouldn't do it to yourself, Paul, but you're gonna do it again this year."
I only have one of them, but man, wait, I got to put my body.
You got one good,
Yeah,
you got one good Buffalo team. I'll give
one.
you that.
Well, there's still. It is what it is, and you know what? Hopefully, this is our year.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're not getting the 4.
They're not getting the points.
Wow.
So I got to ask you about this one here. Black Bears, and they traded LaFontaine to the Desert Dogs. I think he is one of those guys. He's kind of unsung. He played for the Firewolves. He was there our first year. He phenomenal, like just a guy veteran who's going to bring some of these guys. Vegas, I think, is the most improved team this year. Who do you think it is?
At this point, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know we haven't even had anything happen yet, so you can't really say it, but it's looking like Vegas.
And the people that you brought in, now you got Frazier and Hannah on the same side.
Yeah.
That could be quite the impressive duo right there. No question about that. I look forward to seeing how that matchup is. That's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
And they have a left side. And you got some sort of, between Frazier and Coutier, or however you say his name, as far as Coutier, on the left side, they have some familiarities. So they're going to know where somebody's going to be on the behind the back, through the legs, under the arm pass, and something squirrely, and it's great for Vegas. That's exactly what Vegas needs, is to say, he ain't Dane Smith, but that's a completely different style of game as
he
well.
He scores some phenomenal goal. Like, just watching him is
no question.
Amazing, though.
Even at Laxney, he was scoring those same kind of goals.
Yeah.
It was.
I love, watching him play is just phenomenal. He is, he's a blast.
Yeah, I think Vegas is going to be a huge stamp. Do they take that west side away? Is Colorado out of the talk? Does the Rush decide to make a little stomp or pound with those green hands and scare people? A lot of good. It's exciting.
Yeah.
And some of these, not to say no-namers, but guys that are going to be the Simmons or Simons or whatever his name is, that was down in Albany a couple of years ago. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden.
Well, he didn't really come out of nowhere. He was a first-round pick, and they sat on him for him to come out of college. For those of us that don't follow the draft pick and everything, it does seem like he came out of nowhere. I will give you that. But whenever I said that to anybody who followed it for a while, they're like, "Yeah, he was our number 1 pick coming in." I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense then. I understand why they picked him now. It makes I can see it." But I think Vegas has done the best in the offseason, but I think they kind of had to. He's on he has not done well.
How many of those people are American? How many guys that went down to Vegas? Because
Frazier
that's a huge
and Kluche
aspect.
aren't.
They aren't. They're Canadian. That's what. Once again, you're getting back into, okay, if we got a Friday game, that means they got to get down there probably on Thursday. You're hoping to catch a Friday morning walkthrough, run through practice, because you got a Friday night game, and these guys that Firewolves, and not for nothing, I think that was probably the smartest thing organizational wise that they could do. Is 3/4 of the team is, if not more than 3/4 of the team, is from Canada, right?
Yeah, 100%. So like we're
So
looking at it. You got Caleb
Mhm.
Kahn, Logan Mellish, yeah, Chase Frazier, Chris Kluche, Mitch Jones, Curtis Ward. Yeah, Mitch Jones, another Canadian phenomenal player. That's huge.
Yeah.
Those that's right there. Curtis Ward, Mitch Jones, just Chris Frazier. Chris Kluche. Kluche is another one of those guys too. He is very underrated, but man, can he shoot the lights out. And
oh,
he does
he's
so much off ball.
but on the same note is, and I ain't saying anybody how long they're going to play, but you want to know what, he's on the backside of his game in regards to playing.
Yeah. Yeah, he is yeah, he's a monster though when you see him. He's in phenomenal shape. He's a lot bigger than I actually realized he was. When you go stand next to some of these guys, you're like, "Oh damn. You look like a normal sized guy out there on the floor, but you are huge
Right.
compared to me." It's like this is nuts.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, and they're huge. They're absolutely huge.
Yeah.
It's great to see, and they move like crazy, and they have stick skills that are just insane. Love it. Love this game we got into, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All because you decided to coach at a community college a few years ago, and now we're gonna get to watch this man, Zach Terry. He's going out for the Mammoth he's been signed to, so I
Nice.
had a chance to go through some of the Space Lax games, but I mean, he's just picking corners apart. I did get one
Oh
sweet
yeah.
save for this goalie that I got to post tomorrow because I did just post him getting tuned up quite a few times.
I'm excited to listen to him talk next week. I had the opportunity to when the CBLL championships were here in the Nexus Center. He was on the bit of the Armory team, and
Yes.
I was doing the announcing for the championships and stuff. So it's exciting to see where he's come from 3 years ago to where he is now. So
A kid from North
that's
Carolina. You don't hear too many box lacrosse hotbeds down in North Carolina, I'll
Right.
say.
right.
So, I mean, that's somebody who's just put in an insane amount of work to come up here. He plays all over the
Yeah.
place. Like you said, he played for that Armory team. He comes up and plays for Tonawanda in the summer. So, yeah, he was quite familiar playing against Chase Martin there. He had quite a few good ones. That turn shot he had was just my favorite, that one he picks up off the boards.
Oh.
There's a nice little
Boom.
jumper. Yeah. Yeah, so he had a pretty good lax. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get rank 1 because he had a bunch of them over there too. It
Mm.
you can't get them all. We try.
Can't get them all. You want to?
Yeah.
There's only more to come, and you're into basketball now.
Yeah, so Blue Squatch is going basketball. We're going Thursday night. We're heading out to Cattaraugus. Our good friends out there. Somebody was like, "You know what? You ever done a basketball tournament?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Okay, let's change that." So we're going out there, and as usual, the community has stepped up to get a sponsorship. So we got a hotel out there. We're gonna stay.
Nice.
I'm excited. It's never we've never done it. I don't watch a lot of basketball. I can't actually remember
What's
the last time.
basketball?
Yeah, what is this basketball? You guys have
Bring
that in
some-
Canada?
I mean, we Raptors.
They do have some world class, but that once again, that's East
Basketball was
Coast.
invented in Canada.
No, it wasn't. It was invented in Herkimer, New York.
The guy was
It's where it was invented.
That one's yeah.
the
That one
peach
he's gonna
basket-
argue.
The peach basket is from Herkimer. Let me get Bob Lear. Let me get Coach Leary
Get
on
Bobo
this.
on here. Let's go.
I got to phone a friend.
Phone a friend.
Phone
Yeah. All right. Let's go, Bobo. You're up on the mic.
But yeah, as far as great stuff, man. Great stuff. Once again, exploring different avenues. I would definitely recommend bringing some earplugs, just because the damn the horn. Why these gyms have a horn? It's one thing about the ball bouncing as much as it does. That gets you'll get used to that. But some of these gyms, they have a horn that it's ridiculously stupid loud. Why?
I wear headphones all the time though, so
definitely turn the volume
I'll just
up so
keep
you
'em.
don't have to hear it. It's horrible.
Yeah, there's no play-by-play. Hopefully they're gonna send some people. I told them we'd do the championship games if I need to, but I would sound pretty stupid, I'm sure, calling basketball. I'll be like, yeah, he made that one. Sweet. I mean, the cool thing about me is like I like seeing athletic plays. So anytime something cool happens, we've got it set up. We're gonna grab the replay so these guys will have some highlights. I'm not sure about how we're gonna play them back. We'll do some for the championship. Hopefully we get it dialed in by then. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, because 10 seconds for box lacrosse seems about perfect. And then I play it at 75% speed, 5 seconds of them celebrating, 15 seconds of watching the replay, and we're on the face off. Basketball is a whole nother flow. It's going to be
That's
interesting. I'm hoping we're
that.
going to get some interns up there, some basketball IQ people who can help me with the flow a little bit. We're putting some feelers out to try to get some community members. So excited about that. Really excited because it's warm. That's my new requirement. I don't do cold. I don't do outdoors. So basketball was a step in the right direction because I mean I'm a big hockey guy, but I'm done with going to cold barns. I don't want nothing to
That's
do with
fair.
freezing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, Trevor Butts doesn't do basketball.
I honestly should have called him. Trevor is we are doing this at a rate that I really couldn't bring Trevor out either because we've never done it before. So it was like, hey, we'll get out there and do our best. How's that sound? And they were like, that's all we can ask, bud. So it's
Right.
yeah, it's gonna be it'll be like everything else. The Haudenosaunee community has always been like, come on, Blue Squatch, we trust you to try. And I'm like, okay, let's go.
Fire that plane up. Fire that
And I
plane
tell you,
up.
they've done great things. They got us to the
Yeah.
Worlds with all this too, giving us. I mean, we get a lot of experience with all those guys out there. So
Yeah.
huge shout out to the entire Haudenosaunee community. Yeah, and
Absolutely.
really Cattaraugus for stepping out because every time like I meet somebody in one of these nations or the territories, it's just like it spreads like wildfire. Everybody's like, oh, you got to talk to this guy. You got to talk to this guy, and everybody. Yeah, if you yeah.
I'm very excited myself. As far as with the Lady Yeti, Randy Chrysler reached out, and we're going to be up at the Mary Windsor, and I'm excited about that. You know, the girls getting an opportunity to participate with some gentlemen that have some great knowledge of lacrosse and are incredibly awesome guys. You know, I had an opportunity just a couple times just to talk to him at Worlds, and
Yeah,
what
Randy's
a
awesome.
great guy.
Coach of the women's Haudenosaunee national team.
Yeah.
His brother's coach up at Halifax. Randy does the junior Tuscarora team. As far as growing the sport, basically everybody I talk to that's played has a story about Randy Chrysler. It doesn't seem to matter.
Nice.
It doesn't matter if I'm interviewing Tyson Bell or like any player from Tonawanda or anywhere else. Everybody has a story about playing for Randy and how critical of a juncture he was in their life usually to get things going. And it's funny because like he's such a quiet guy you wouldn't expect him to, but man, when he's down on the floor, you can hear him. He is a completely different guy. Yes, Trevor is the GOAT and Randy is the GOAT. We those guys are a great combination. We're gonna get I actually reached out to Ron. We're gonna try to get out there and get some of that covered. I don't know if we're gonna make the whole thing.
Right. Okay. So you guys, as far as
Well, Ron blew me off. He's supposed to call me, but Ron don't love me no more. So if anybody knows Ron, tell him, hey, you forgot to call Blue Squatch. He's like, what are you doing? But no, I talked to him. We're gonna try to get something worked out. It's all yeah. Again, Ron's one of those guys. He got us out to the Sick Makers tournament. He was like, hey, Paul seems to like you, and you did all this stuff, and Neil likes you. So come on, let's see what you got. And yeah. It just kind of all blew up from there. So we are going to try to get out there and get some of that covered. I got to talk to Ron to get that going. But that's more exciting than anything. So before we get ready with the NLL season, we're gonna at least get a little box lacrosse in.
A little action going and tune everybody up. You know, as far as the talent level is going to be there. You know, what's great for the Yeti right now is I'm excited because Bang's going to be down in Nashville, playing in the Nashville tournament, which has got probably 6, 7 of the normal Yeti guys that are, play on the during the season. And Laxney, they're heading down to Nashville to play in that tournament and hopefully, possibly win another one. They won it a couple of years back, so they're very excited. They're fired up. You know, had a great showing at Laxney, so I'm excited because it gives us an opportunity to get some new faces in. It gives we have a bunch of our guys coming home, and they're going to be playing with us. So yeah, the roster is going to be a little bit different than what it has been in different showings. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And a couple new faces. Guys have contacted us. I reached out to a couple teams to see if they had any guys, because like I said, our guys, Paulie Gates is getting an opportunity to run with Sully and get some goal time. So I'm excited about that. And the right side is the left side is the left side. Those guys are staples, and they'll be there. Sikosi, Chris Ryan,
I remember when you
Brandon
used to yell at
Davis.
Dave Sikosi to put his stick in his other hand, and now I don't hear you yelling that so much no
Not at
more.
all. Not at all. As far as it's an honor to be able to still be around these guys. You know, and to be around and still doing what I do for so long, it's been an honor to, like I said. Now I'm starting to see guys that I coached. I'm starting to the junior Yeti. Their kids are starting to play in the junior Yeti program. So that's that is the cool aspect, where now it's becoming a generational thing, and it's like, all right, good Lord, keep this ticker ticking so that I can keep doing what I enjoy to do. So having
fly me in, I'll run with you guys.
Right, we got to get you a little closer.
I'm actually looking at doing some senior C stuff here in Calgary.
Nice.
Just
OJ
being around it. Yeah. That's what it's all about, OJ.
Honestly, I have a couple friends. One plays for a local team here, and then one's has a tournament team.
Okay.
Those tournament teams are fun. Yeah, the leagues are good, but like those tournament teams where you don't have to be quite as serious, you can come and go, kind of guys pick and choose. That's a little more, little less commitment, a little more on the fun side of things. But OJ, I gotta ask you, your team this year, are you above 500 at the end of the season? Calgary first, and then we'll ask you about Vancouver.
I hope so. I think they're gonna struggle at the beginning.
Okay.
But once this group of young guys gets their footing, they're going to be pedal to the metal.
All right, so maybe a second half of the year run, or like a late season run, kind of challenging people. I like it, as long as they take Oshawa out. I'm good with that. So we'll give you that one, Paul. We obviously don't expect Buffalo to come on quite as hot as they did last year, but how many wins can we expect off the start?
TV timeout. Greg, we already know where Paul stands, blah, 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 blah. I want to know, what is the team of Gregory Beecher? Who is, so that everybody knows?
I mean, I think he's going Rochester.
I think he's going Rochester too. What does Gregory Beecher say?
For where I'm going? Rochester.
Yeah.
100% Rochester. They got, did you guys not watch my summer? I'm watching Allegheny and Tonawanda, and now Zed Williams is going to go play there, and Amos Whitcomb got drafted there. Yeah, I'm going to watch Rochester. Oh, wait, and the Seneca Nation bottom? Guess where I'm going? I'm going to Rochester.
There's no question.
Not every game, but I will be watching
them now, don't
they?
Yeah,
so I will be watching a lot of them. Maybe I don't know. My days of being able to make like a trip like that and drive home, I give Paul credit, because when he comes down to Albany and then you got to make that 2-hour. Yours is a little less than 2, but for me to go Rochester, it's gonna be 3 hours home. I'll be getting home at like 3-4 in the morning. I'm too
That's
old
a tough
for that.
one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That's like for the day.
Yeah, right.
Let's just stay tonight.
They have two goalies. Who's going to be the goalie there? I mean, they got to be fighting for it. You got Ryan Hartley. Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Hartley and Hutchcraft. So
you can just mix them together like I do.
Well,
Riley Ryland.
Don't go there with me. Now you get me all messed up, and Josh Burney, Brian, whatever you call him.
Speaking of Josh is in the comments. Nice to see Josh again. And yes, we got Gremlin. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
it was good to talk to him at Laxney. And
Josh
to know that he knows.
I didn't even get to see Josh at Lax Night. He was at Lax Night? Wait, maybe I.
No, not Josh Gremlin.
Oh,
Gremlin.
Grennan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grenan's a great
Yeah.
dude, man. He's awesome, isn't he?
He was-
Yeah, I interviewed the Gremlin. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
and not for nothing. We always talk about these, all the other players that they're physically so big, so big, so big.
Yeah.
You take a look at that Grennan, and he's what, maybe 5'10"? I'll go
Ye-
5'10".
Yes, but
I don't
he
know if
plays
he's
big.
5'10" because
He
I'm
plays
5'8"
big,
and he's
Necker.
right around my.
Okay.
He's
so-
got the biggest heart on the field. I think
Yeah.
anywhere you put him, he has one of the largest hearts there is, and
Yeah.
But that's testament to all these guys that are playing in the OJ's Junior C's and the Yeti NABLLs.
Yeah.
You want to know what? That there is an opportunity. You don't have to be 6'7", 6'5".
Yep.
You got to have that heart
Look at-
and that passion.
Look at
to
Ryan
play
Benesh.
at
You don't
that
even need the
level.
heart and passion. You need to score goals.
Exactly.
If you can score goals, you can be in any shape you want. No, that guy is
Yeah.
passionate, but I'm saying nobody thinks Ryan Benesh is the best in shape guy there is. But if you can score goals, you get away with a lot of stuff.
Oh, sure. Oh, there's no question about it. Hitting the twine versus hitting the goalie in the chest is a huge difference. Being able to pick
Speaking of which,
corners.
how does Benesh mesh with that offense? It's such a high-paced offense. They move so much. Benesh not known for that. Is he setting up? I mean, it is great for Dane and Josh because they can move around more, and now you got one less guy moving, maybe setting screens. They'll just use him as like a pylon or something. I'm not sure, but how does he mesh with that offense? He
everybody
doesn't
talks
replace
about
Kluche or Frazier.
You haven't even talked about the MVP of the championships last year. And you want to know what? Well, who's to say that guy just doesn't continue to go through the roof?
And they
Man.
had him taking faceoffs a couple years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
And then
as far
brought in
as-
Farrell. My favorite is, though, everybody who said faceoffs don't matter. Buffalo
matter.
brings in a faceoff guy and looks what happens.
Yeah,
You give your other guys a rest because, like they said, they're trying. Well, it's whatever. If you give yourself an 80% win, that's an extra, 8 out of 10 possessions. You should score on 1 out of 5. If you're going to win in the NLL, you got to score on 1 out of 4.
60-minute game, you want at least 60 shots is what you're looking for. A shot a minute.
Yeah.
So as far as having that first shot right off the bat, sometimes you get that lucky early bounce and they're pulling the goalie
Catch
like
'em
they did
sleeping.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Bouquet, I saw him somewhere too. My laptop just died though. I wasn't smart enough to bring the charger in for it because I'm feeding my laptop into my other computer. But the Bouquet wasn't. Oh my goodness, where is he? Because I was excited to see it. I think he's good. He's the guy that he gets pumped. He played for the Rush before. He did the interview. You would know the interview after the game. He's in a few of the guys.
The goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hawaiian Mexican Indian
native.
looking guy. Native. But as far as I think he's.
I get what you're
he's
saying.
not
I don't know
Hawaiian.
what he actually is. I just was saying.
He looks Hawaiian.
I figured we were just
because
throwing
he's
out.
so big.
Yeah,
he's
he's
so
a big
big
dude.
and everything. It's I watch football. And
He looks Samoan.
Just like
he looks like a big Samoan.
yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, thank you. Reel that sucker back.
No,
You shut
Bouquet's.
You shut up and sit down.
But
over
either
there.
way, that interview from Bouquet, especially if you don't need him every night, having an energy guy like that on the bench, that just brings smiles. Like it's the energy when guys are having fun, they're playing better. You talk about so many of these teams. You watch the Bandits when they're playing good. Byrne and Smith are smiling and they're laughing and McKay's laughing and everybody's having a good time. The defense, maybe not so much. Those guys are kind of grinding and beating people's faces in and they're on a different level. But the offensive guys, when your offense is having fun, your offense is winning.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's that simple. When they're allowed to do what they want, run around and do their thing. Does Byrne completely surpass Dane this year?
Ooh.
because Dane's been on a tear, and you got to give it to him. But Josh Byrne hardly ever gets talked about for how many points he puts up because everybody talks about Dane being the feeder. But you add a guy like Benesh too, and honestly, Byrne, like when you watch him athletically, he still is just such a freak to me. Like he covers so much ground so fast. He's so strong. Like he jumps. Like his every step is a jump. He's flying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's insane. Like he's one of those freak athletes you watch that like that guy. You're just like, oh my goodness. And I
There-
honestly, he's probably I think the best athlete in the game.
So what I'm
that I watch.
hearing is we need him to play basketball.
I think that guy could have been a professional in any sport he wanted to be. I think we're
Cool.
lucky he wants to be a lacrosse player.
Huh.
I think is what it comes down to. Because like that kid,
Yeah.
when you watch that young man, he is an absolute stud. He's got an IQ, like his IQ of the game with his athletic ability is just amazing. And his
Yeah.
IQ is only going to get better. Look at everybody he's playing with.
Was
Yeah.
it Notre Dame? There was just was it Notre Dame? It's one of these top super schools. The kid just graduated and he went back. No, it's Syracuse. Syracuse is a quarterback. That's why I know it was Syracuse. Their quarterback, he was like third or fourth on the depth chart. He's the starting long pole for the lacrosse team. You know,
Okay.
the concept of these guys being multi-athletes, yeah.
Well,
there's
that's
no
what they tell them
question.
too. Like most of
Yeah.
the college sports now are telling these kids, you got to be a multi-sport athlete. The biggest thing is it stops with a lot of the overuse injuries.
Absolutely. You know, you're using different muscles instead of the same muscles over and
Well,
over and over and over again.
the IQ it brings to you from having the other sports is huge. Like when you watch some of the way that these other sports, just different. It's like anything, you know. You add more flavors, you get something different.
Yep.
The creativity is so big. Anywhere you can get that creative spark is huge.
Well, what do you think basketball? Basketball and lacrosse, box lacrosse.
That's what they tell me. Maybe now that I like box lacrosse, I'll like basketball more. But they blow that whistle too much in basketball. That's my biggest problem. I never understand why they're stopping play. I'm like, why did you just stop that? What happened?
Well, that and the damn ball hitting the ground every single time. It gets annoying after a while.
I've been to one basketball game and I didn't understand any of it.
I've watched a lot of like youth basketball and stuff, but yeah, I've never. I've actually I think
pick and roll.
I've never
Everything's
seen
it's
a
a
pro
two-man
basketball
game. You're looking for the pick and roll. Is exactly what box is. You're looking to find the matchups and you attack the matchups.
So that
Pick and roll.
tournament we're doing, it's men's and women's. It's 4 separate tournaments essentially. You've got men's and women's, and then they don't call them masters. I think they call them legends.
Okay.
But men's and women's legends as well.
Awesome.
And then a bunch of ceremonies and stuff. So tune in. We are missing Thursday, unfortunately, because I have class all day and I've got a final Thursday evening. So I definitely can't miss that class. I already missed my Thursday for all Lax and I stuff. And now final on this one. So I got to do that. Then we're boogieing out there. We've been doing this for 50 minutes and we did not hardly cover any of the NLL stuff we were going to cover, but I'm surprised we really got off topic like we normally do. Necker, so keep us up to date. You've got when is the ILA event?
ILA is December 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Okay.
Let me make sure I say, 12th, 13th, and 14th up at the ILA, the Sky Women.
Yeah.
Is that, I'm pretty sure it's Sky Women. I'm horrible because
Sky Women, I know a bunch of those.
Set. I got to try and learn more teams I'm like, why not? Here we go. Let's do this. Thank goodness. Props to Aaron Coleman. He does an incredible job trying to keep me up to date on a lot of the league apps and everything like that, and getting in contact with people. So I got to say thanks to Aaron and a lot that he's been doing to help out, and clearly thanks to a lot of the the captains and Johnny. It's been a good off season. We've had an opportunity to do a lot of talking and get ready for the next year and get some ideas for next year. And, hopefully going into the season, we're looking at possibly 5 teams or 5 home games this year. I know So the Serpents, hoping everything goes well, will be coming down to us, and
Okay.
then we got the Paper City will be coming down because we went up there last year. So I'm hoping to possibly, with the Paper City, get their junior program just like they did, but bring them down. But they also are also working on a women's program. So if we can get the opportunity to get some more women's games going, I know our girls are loving it. That again, that's why they want to go to Canada. And they're fired up to be playing up at the MCW. You got the ILA. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the MCW, the Mary C. Winder Center. It has to have its initials concept because it is that beautiful of a place. So the MCW is going to be rocking November 30th with the Randy Chrysler and his program and the Utica Lady Yeti. I'm excited about that.
So that's a separate thing altogether.
That's completely separate. Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was all.
No. It's all different dates and completely different.
Separate universe.
Again, it's just a simple scrimmage. They're getting ready for their season, and it gives us an opportunity to get ready for this tournament for the girls to the ladies to get some touch time. And start recognizing what they got to do. It was exciting coming off of a victory at the Laxney. Their final game. It sucks so much because they were playing so hard for the first 3 games and shit just wasn't clicking. And then that final game, everything started clicking, and they started pumping goals and understanding the picks and everything. And it was a great opportunity. They did great at Laxney, and they wanted more. So,
especially it's like anything else, though. The better you get at it, the more fun it is. So the more time you get on the floor, the better you get. The more fun it is. And it's like a snowball. Then you're just going down the hill as fast as you can.
I want to say we probably had on that 20. We had 22 at Laxney, 22 ladies. Out of the 22, there's still probably 10 of them that have never been in a tournament before. So,
plus you got all the girls that are in college that couldn't make it, so that'll get a chance to actually make it out there. So that's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, as far as a lot of them are local too, so that's a cool feature is to see the young girls.
Well, I mean, especially like you're coaching dad, you're kind of coaching dad. You don't always coach the Yeti, but then you got Maddie playing too, and it's just like it's such a cool, the family atmosphere there with everybody is cool. And then like you see Bobby Dix over there. Yeah, it's the whole Tri-City community has really come together and embraced it. And now we've hit our 50-minute, even though we were going for 45. But OJ, what do you got going on for interviews? And then we'll go back to Paul to close us out again.
So season 4 just started with the podcast. So I have videos lined up from minor players to NLL guys again. So
videos lined up all the way through. You're also Canada's six feathers representative.
Yep.
And an official armor mesh athlete.
Yeah. Actually, when I go to BC, I'm buying some more. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. And there's also a tournament coming up in December. The junior A team puts on like U15, U17 tournament. So that, and I'm gonna have a limited number of toques I'm selling, or as you guys call them, beanies.
Okay.
Like what Greg's got on his head. He's got a beanie.
Yes, but with a pump.
Oh, the little ball on the top.
A little fluff on the top.
Ah, all right.
My friends at Six Feathers are making those for me to sell. So
I always say I'm going to make this a wall hanger, and then I constantly play with it. I'm slowly wearing all the autographs off there, so I'm going to have to get all these guys to re-sign it again.
I mean, the only 2 sticks I use are my armor mesh ones.
Well, Arbor mesh is what I use when I'm actually playing, but for like this wall hanger, Connor Wilson
Yeah.
strung this to me, and I learned how to string from him on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is a stick that this means a lot to me. A bunch of the Crooked Arrows guys signed it. Everybody except for Neil, who I've actually ran into a million times, and I keep forgetting to ask Neil to sign it for me. But yeah, I've got Cree and Ty and a bunch of other guys from it. It's been yeah, the stick is really cool, and I've got other kids on it too. So yeah, that's sweet, Alex. Yeah, it's been fun. This stick was cool because a guy at work told me all about Crooked Arrows. I saw it, and in my first Yeti game, I was like, man, those guys look familiar. And somebody was like, yeah, they were the kids in Crooked Arrows. I was like, no shit. I was like, all right.
That was some awesome, good times.
Yeah.
Good times when Alex and as far as we can go right there, you said that right there. I'll give a little plug to my man Ty Hill. Hold on one second.
4 by Hill, or you got the book?
I got the worm burner. Hold on a second. If you're out there and you're looking for a good Christmas stocking stuffer, OJ, let people know. Tell Robbie and his Sandy outfit there to worm burner. It's out
great
there.
Kids
Get a hold of. It's a great kids book. It tells the story that you want to know what. It'll put a smile on your face and everybody that is listening to it. So. Get a hold of Ty Hill. Get a hold of Ty Hill for that one if you're looking for a good kids book. That's for sure.
It's not much
good
that
read.
kid doesn't do.
Yeah, you don't want to.
He's a busy man, busy young man. But
Neil's a busy guy. As far as who I did reach out to is Casey Swamp, and Casey was he pondered it. He was also pondering going down to Nashville to play with Bang, but. Because life is what life is. He's got two little guys that play hockey. Guess what season it is? So he's hockey dad during the winter time, and so he's not able to get down. But a great opportunity. Some awesome veterans that once played with the Yeti. Kobe Johnson played with us. We had some great players back, and it's going. And I say back in the day, only 6 years ago. We're going on year 6, so I'm very excited. And
holy shit! So Blue Squatch has been 5 years now.
It's 5 years, man.
We're 1 year behind the Yeti.
Right there. It's a beautiful thing. On that note, get ready for next week because we got Zach Terry is going to be on the show. As far as I'm sure that Robbie needs to show his Christmas goods for next week. I seen the early on. He's got some good threads that he's sporting and getting ready for the next outfit. Greg, you got some highlights and clips that I know you're going to be wanting to get out there. And
we'll
I got some more.
Stay tuned. So if you had a sweet hit or goal in Laxnai, tell me what team you played for and which rink it was on. We have so much footage. I try to slam through it when I do get time. I don't always have a ton of time, but like today I went through that. Going on 4 years, aren't we? I thought so. Maybe Paul's trying to make us older, hon. I don't know what's the matter with Paul. Paul's trying to just drag us around. I think we're on 4 year. Yeah, 21.
21 was my first year.
Yeah, we were 22 was when we came around.
So 22. So then now we're going on to 26.
Yeah, you got to count year 0 as 1 chair. It's like counting from 0. So like when we're doing
So I've been about 2 or 3.
Yeah, we dragged OJ along pretty quick into this too. All of a sudden we got OJ hooked up and we were good to go. All right, everybody, you guys have a good night. We will see you all next week. There will be lots of highlights. Zach, Terry, and Paul, go ahead, take it away. I can see you.
Yeti Nation next week.
Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please.
Good show. Well,
plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Duratagre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Rob Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef needs. Master Vito Hyundai. Make your move to Master Vito. The Yeti have. Utica Mac Incorporated. Get a hold of them for all your tractor and big hauling needs. Brand Y Distillery. Let Jimbo know that the Yeti sent you. We love Brand Y spirits. Hale Transportation. We'll do the driving, you do the hanging. Get a hold of us for all your transportation needs. Nyscoba, the men in blue, keeping you safe. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company, the Caledona family. Check them out. Laxnide, the premier box lacrosse tournament in all of North America. Check it out September 18th through the 21st. We'll see you there. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. Thanks so much to all our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Please support your local sponsors. CBI cables, what the pros use. Plug them in, whether it's lighting, electrical, audio, or internet cables. The B-Dry system. Get a hold of Brandon Davis. Water in your basement, B-Dry. The Utica's finest barbershop. Get a hold of George Baldwin or Kevin Beach on Booksy. Duratagre for all your new plumbing, irrigation, and renovation needs. Family landscaping. Make your neighbors green with envy. Get a hold of Russ. Nora's Candy Shop for the famous turkey joints or just some fudge or other sweets. Stop by Nora's. Utica Club Lounge for the party before, after, during the game. Utica Club Lounge where the Yeti hang out. CRM, Commercial Rental Management. Get a hold of them for all your commercial building needs. Robert A. Dix Insurance. We all need insurance. Get a hold of Bobby Dix for your insurance. Liberty Affordable Housing. New to the area? Get a hold of Liberty Affordable Housing. See what they can set you up with. Eric Kiefer, LUTCF, local representative and friend of the Utica Yeti. Fay Farms. Where's the beef at? Jimmy Fay's got it. Get a hold of Fay Farms for all your beef.